of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now the Bulls with it. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thanks, David. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Ball feeling it out a bit. It's White on the wing. The 17-footer goes down.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by White.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by White. Here's Anunoby. And the 3 ball is good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Ball against Brunson. Ball no good. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Hart. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ball against Bridges. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Ball kicks to White. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. It's Hart on the wing. The score now all even.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Brunson against Ball. Pass to White. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Levine dishes to White. Over Bridges. And that one hits back iron.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Here's Brunson. Towns with it, now guarded by Ball. Towns down low. Vucevic on him. Brunson the pass to Towns. Misses from close range. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Ball against Brunson.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. outside, Ball. Hands it from downtown.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
New York again turning it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
White looking around. Pulls up. That one misses. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Achua is out there with Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Payne, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Now, here's Achua. He's guarded by Williams. Bridges dishes to Payne. Shot clock at 6. McBride with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Here's Ball. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. And it's Vucevic missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
The kick out to Anunoby. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. Here's McBride. He's covered by Ball. White against Bridges. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Williams. Chicago leading by 7. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass the ball. The rebound by McBride. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 18 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Here's Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. Knicks trail by 7. Here's McBride. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For 3, Levine. That shot misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Anunoby. Nice D from Levine. Bulls leading by 7. Pass the ball. to Levine. Takes it inside.
Boy, the speed at which Levine comes at you is incredible. Love to see him attack like that.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes the first. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Kobe White. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Brunson the pass to Towns. Here's Hart. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside, Levine. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss. Knicks trail by 9. Johnson with it. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. So the wing on the left. Lets it go with the 3. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow! Smith outside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are...
There will be 2 minutes to review.
They are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the next.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Bulls.
No sloppy passes, no easy give.
Thanks for spending halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Buzelis. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith, and it's Terry in at the small forward position.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
2 points, that one goes. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Hart. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 8. Terry, that's a 2. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Bridges inside the 3-point line. Chicago grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Inside. On the wing, Dosunmu. Defended by Bridges. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Giddey finds Terry. Back to Giddey. Shoots over Brunson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Giddey. Got a piece of it. Buzelis with the ball. That shot missing. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby outside. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson outside. On the wing, Bridges. From downtown, connects from three-point range. Bridges got 7 points in the game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Nice shot by Terry.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Brunson against Giddey. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 this quarter. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Back to Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Terry with it. Bridges covering. Here's Buzelis. Back to Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. Down low. Towns with the steal. Terry against Hart. To the inside. Terry grabs the board.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Smith. And another turnover here by Chicago. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Now McBride. Still scoreless. Payne in the post. Defended by Dosunmu. And the Knicks miss again. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Terry outside. Kept alive. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 5. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. From deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Chicago leading by 11. Right side Levine, the kick out to Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Payne passes to McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Bulls now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Here's Payne, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
That free throw, no good. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Payne with it, now guarded by Ball. Payne can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Levine. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for New York. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Ball finds Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Towns. And that one, good.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Ball against Brunson. Ball the pass to White. Levine wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. .151 left in the fourth. Here's Brunson out to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. That's 12 points for Mikal Bridges.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Outside, Ball. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Bridges inside. Wide on him. Anunoby outside and stolen by Williams. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Misses from short range. New York, they're working against the clock now. Pass to Towns. Hart against Williams. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. Towns, a screen on White. And it's slammed in by Bridges. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges with the steal. Brunson. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Anunoby. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And Vucevic kicks to Ball. Out to White. To the middle. And so it's Chicago winning this one. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Now here's Anunoby. Back to Towns. The rebound by Turner. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Floats one up. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Outside Hart. Back to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Mathurin. Anunoby passes to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Hits the front of the rim and out. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Siakam with a screen on Towns. Here's Turner. The Knicks with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And it's Brunson missing. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And stolen by Bridges. And they're pushing it up. Here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Siakam with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Halliburton's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Hart passes to Bridges. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And here's Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And how about Siakam dialing it in from distance?
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Tries the spin move. Pass to Hart. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hart from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning. Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Mathurin. And TJ McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. The Knicks with the lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payne, the pass to Achua. Back to Payne. Achua with a screen on McConnell. Here's Payne. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. New York shooting their first free throw of the night. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McConnell passes to Walker. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Here's McBride. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York out in front. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
We've got campaign. Precious Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Bridges. Back to Achua. Robinson, a screen on Walker. Achua passes to McBride. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Indiana.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Outside McBride. The 3 ball. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by McBride.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
McConnell passes to Walker. Back to McConnell. The 3 is up. The shot no good. New York leading by 6. Right side McBride. Pass to Achua. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Robinson passes to Achua. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Siakam, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Outside Achua. 1:51 left in the first half. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Robinson with a steal. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Here's Matherin. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Here's McBride, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Pacers. Left side Achua, 5 to shoot. Out to Bridges, back to Achua. Shoots over Siakam. Achua can't hit. Pacers trail by 10. 26 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Nice shot by Turner.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both good from the line that time. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Nembhard outside. Back to Matherin. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Matherin missing.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Knicks out in front, leading by 9. All right, Allie. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
And now we get to check out the top. Thanks as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You got to like what we're seeing from Miles McBride.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Matherin in at small forward. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton looking over the floor. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges against Matherin. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns, and there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Halliburton outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Indiana, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
It's hard on the wing. Outside Brunson. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. Towns. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Brunson against Halliburton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltending.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Bridges outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Oh, Halliburton! He is game!
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Nesmith on the wing. Launches it. Offensive rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front. They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Knocked loose. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Right?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside Nesmith. Toppin against Towns. And Nesmith gets it to go. Nesmith's got 5.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
New York leading by 3. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Robinson passes to Hart. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Nembhard outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Shoots over Hart. Toppin's shot is off. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Robinson. Outside Hart. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. New York out in front, up 3. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies under.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Knicks leading by 3. To the inside, McBride. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. You know, they found the shots they wanted in the first half, but since then, you know, it just hasn't been quite as easy.
Towns gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The ball's knocked loose. Outside Payne. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Knocked away. McConnell finds Toppin. McConnell outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And he makes it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And an intentional foul right there. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Off the inbound pass. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Anunoby on the wing. Towns a screen on Mathurin. Anunoby on the take. Outside Hart. Pacers with a rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And stolen by Brunson. Brunson. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges with it. Siakam covering. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Here's Brunson. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Brunson looks it over. Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. The shot. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
A big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
And they double up Brunson. Towns passes to Hart. Kicks it out, Towns. Takes a three. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
You cannot say enough about Bridges stepping up when they need him most.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Turner covers. Towns against Halliburton. And the basket by Towns. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Outside Anunoby from behind the arc. Goes back up. And it's Hart laying it in. So New York wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it...
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Now, here's Ball. And White kicks to Ball. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Hands on Benedict Mathurin. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Siakam passes to Mathurin, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Vucevic. Williams with a clean look. Off target from 3-point range. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Mathurin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mathurin's got 5.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now here's Levine. Oh, good on the triple. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
LaVine finds Williams. Back to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. LaVine loves to put on a show.
Halliburton against Ball. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Levine. First quarter of Ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 5 points in the game.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the inside, Vucevic. Good work defensively by Turner.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Chicago leading by 5. White dishes to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. And it's White missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Nembhard's shot is good.
And you like when bigs get involved in the passing game. Exactly what Mathurin did there.
Ball feeling it out a bit. For 3, Levine drills the 3-pointer. Levine's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Vucevic with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Outside Williams. Levine sets the screen for Williams. Outside Levine. And the Bulls another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Turner, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 15-3 run right now. And the jam by Levine.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Mathurin comfortable there from the mid-range.
Outside, Ball. Kick out to Levine. And the three off target. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bulls out front. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The Bulls leading by 11. Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside, Ball. Halliburton with the steal. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And it goes down 2 points. Halliburton's got his first basket.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Ball kicks to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Siakam finds himself wide open and drills it. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And it's White missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And White kicks to Williams. Vucevic is screen on Siakam. Williams finds Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Williams has a screen for Levine. Fires from the wing. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got his second basket.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Here's Mathurin. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ball against Halliburton. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner. Williams kicks to ball. And it's off from three-point range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
White, wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
34 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Look, he's a mix of long arms and strength. Vooch is able to disrupt just about any play.
And it's Ball penetrating. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Vucevic. Williams kicks to Levine. Second chance shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter. Siakam with it. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. The Bulls, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
25.
Taking a look here at Indiana, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Pacers.
You're not going to win.
And that concludes.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 set. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Halliburton. Halliburton against Giddey. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Pass to Terry. They set the screen. And it's good off the back rim and in. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Mathurin. Rebound by Smith.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Giddey kicks to Terry. Off target with his 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Buzelis with the ball. Siakam's there. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Nembhard, the shot, no good. The Bulls leading by 10. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, Turner and... Oh,
That should not be legal.
Never seen it.
And that's special. Turner knowing ahead of time when to get up for the alley-oop.
Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Wide open. And another miss by Chicago. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam for 3. And they get it back. Six on the shot clock. The second chance effort. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tries the spin move. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot by Terry, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Mathurin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Levine for 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Here's Nemhoff. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. 29 seconds left to play in the third. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Knocked away. Pass the ball. It's White on the wing. No good from outside. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Here's Siakam. He's got 9. Mathurin with a screen on Williams. Siakam misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Out to White. Three-pointer.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Outside, Ball. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. There's the triple. And White, the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. White's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Here's Siakam. And he makes good on the layup.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Levine wide open. And the Bulls another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Vucevic. Turner with the steal. Floats it up there for Siakam. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Took him no time at all on that one. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Mathurin against Levine. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Williams kicks the ball. Back to Williams. That Ball's nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. For 3, Siakam gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Levine. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. That bucket in no time at all. 16 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
2 minutes.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Mathurin. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Inside, here's White. It's good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Ball with it. Halliburton picks him up. And Lonzo Ball with the 3. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's White missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Baseline try, and the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. They get the rebound. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. From past the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Mathurin attacking.
And very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
For three, Levine off target with that shot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson.
great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4-man position. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Here's ball. Pass to White. Williams a screen on Bridges. The Knicks with the rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Brunson. There's the triple. New York again can't hit.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Hart. 10 points in his last outing.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Levine, good.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Brunson against ball. Outside Brunson. Up top, Anunoby. 6 to shoot. White against Bridges. Shoots over White. And the basket by Bridges.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Ball with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. And here's the fast break. Here's Towns. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Zach LaVine. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Outside Brunson. Robinson a screen on ball. Brunson passes to Towns. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Back to Robinson. It's rebounded by Levine.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's ball. Vucevic finds Levine. From the wing. And it's in there. Levine's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Williams against Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Pass to Williams. Vucevic, a screen on Towns. Williams passes to Levine. Here's White, and stolen by Bridges. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And a big finish by Robinson.
Big finish there from Robinson. He pays attention to how he can best help out on that play, and that's a finish.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
White can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Towns. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Towns has got his third bucket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Levine. Inside. Here's Williams. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Here's Hart. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Levine for three. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
1 quarter in the books, and it. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Payne, pass to Achua. Up top, Robinson. Back to Achua. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
New York ball.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, New York.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Pass to Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And for the coaches, Brent, what do you think is most important this time of year?
Well, I think just the messaging from the coaches and how they're going to continue to go back to coming out of training camp, the mantra for the season. Great staffs never let go of what it is they taught in the first 2 or 3 days of training camp. They've had enough time to understand their roster, and they want to make sure that guys adhere to the basic messages. So repeating that early.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
It will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Robinson can't hit.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Ball left side. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
McBride passes to Achua. Robinson a screen on Williams. Achua can't hit. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Vucevic. White for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Levine for 3. How about Levine showing off the range?
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Achua for 3. Ball with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to White. Back to Ball. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Achua. New York again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Great open look there. Ball's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Achua passes to McBride.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Anunoby. Back to McBride. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
New York ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Bridges.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
This is what Robinson does, puts it in when he's around the 10.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Ball against Brunson. Pass to Williams. Outside for Levine. Outside White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's McBride. And he goes in for the dunk.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Zach LaVine with the 3. LaVine's got 17.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Levine with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's White. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Robinson. And the layup falls. Give him 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Shoots over Anunoby. No good on the buzzer beater. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Rockets out in Houston. Tip-off is 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Knicks. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Oh, it's stolen. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And a two-handed jam.
Fantastic execution in transition. The young legs of Giddey are impressive in those situations.
Right wing, stolen by Anunoby. Here's the break. Here's Brunson. And Brunson Brunson running the floor.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The shake. Nice move. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Giddey passes to Terry. Here's the pick. Over on Anunoby. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Chicago leading by 3. Sumo on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Terry. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. Smith into the lane. Here's Giddey. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Sinks the tray.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Pass to Terry. Ooh, poked away. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Smith. Shoots over Hart. Smith no good. And here's New York now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Bridges passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Brunson against Giddey. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look.
Shooting for New York.
Coach's challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. The first one falls. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Pass to Buzelis. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Nails it from 3. The Sunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Out to Bridges. 4 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bridges has got his second basket.
Well, that trip was going nowhere. Thankfully, McHale bailed them out.
Outside Hart. 4-3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Smith passes to DeSumo. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Back to Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Lots of room. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Buzelis has got his first points of the night.
Well, we're still getting to know Buzelis a bit, but his game, I'll tell you this, he's got a sweet shot.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped. And now the Bulls in transition for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Hart from long range. And the Knicks miss again. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside, and it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Anunoby for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Anunoby's so reliable when it comes to putting forth that kind of effort.
Here's Ball. Misses the layup. New York leading by 3. Pass to McBride. Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Ball throws it down.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Towns goes in. And it's powered home by Towns.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Williams a screen on Payne. Good chance here for Ball. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Left side McBride. Outside Anunoby. Vucevic with a steal. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Ball passes to White. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. For the finish. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Big men who dish it like Vucevic are royalty in this league.
Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Hart. 5 on the clock. And here's Anunoby. He's covered by Levine. Anunoby can't get it to go. And it's Levine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. The kick out to White. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. And it's powered home by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante.
mobility, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is
Coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. He gets the first, and that ties this game up.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with this perimeter shooting.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Back to Anunoby. Puts the move on. Ooh, Williams with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Hart. To the middle. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 11 points here in the second half. Ball passes to Vucevic. Outside White. Counted!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Brunson against ball. Pass to Hart. Now Towns. Vucevic with a steal. White with it. The kick out to Ball. Williams with it. Pass to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Here's Towns. Levine with a steal. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby for 3. The shot, no good. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. Brunson against Turner. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Anunoby finds Hart. Out to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Bridges. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto.
That's working his way onto the interior. Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
And stolen by Anunoby. Towns looking around. Pass to Anunoby. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And nice read from Matthew. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot's good from Brunson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Indiana again. Turning it over.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Carl Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Halliburton. Robinson pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Halliburton outside, over Bridges, and the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Towns kicks to Robinson. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam inside. He's against Bridges. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Brunson the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Turner. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Bangs home the trifecta.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Brunson. And the layup is good. He has 7.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Turner against Robinson. Halliburton looking around. Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Turner. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
1 quarter and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Payne in the post. He's covered by Halliburton. McBride passes to Achua. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pacers 4th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. For 3, Siakam. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
New York moving the ball around. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Pacers trail by 4. Here's Halliburton. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Robinson. Bridges passes to Achua. Back to Bridges. Anunoby has the open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Anunoby's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Achua. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Achua. Now, here's Bridges. Nembhard covering. Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. Siakam for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running. playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Pass to McBride. Down low. Halliburton with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Doubled by Halliburton. Anunoby finds Bridges. A three-pointer, no good. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam inside. Achua's on him. Siakam, right side. Three-pointer on the way. Pacers with the rebound. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Two things are a product of that. One, you shoot a ton of freebies. Two, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those two things is going to work.
Bridges shot. Good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Halliburton passes to Siakam. The tray. The rebound by McBride. And here is Achua. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Art?
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Pacers.
They want to lean on that.
And that'll do it for half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Nesmith. Just 4 to shoot. Heisman no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pacers trail by 10. McConnell passes to Nesmith. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Hart in the air. Out to Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Heisman with the ball. He's against Bridges. Here's Nesmith. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
McConnell against Brunson. Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closely. That shot off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Tries again. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Knicks leading by 13. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Brunson, here we go. Bridges shot, good.
Boy, how about that quick 3 response by Mikal Bridges?
For Indiana, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Anunoby, right side. Brunson against McConnell. Brunson, no good. Pacers trail by 13. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Brunson surveying the D. Towns finds Bridges. And Brunson has it in the corner. The kick out to Towns. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Furphy. Here's Wiseman. On the wing, Johnson. Walker in the corner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Wiseman. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Jackson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Knicks leading by 9. To the paint. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Walker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Indiana on D, trailing by 5.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Here's Payne. The kick out to Anunoby. Up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Turner finds Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Towns. And stolen by Payne. Pass to Towns. Payne looking around. Anunoby outside. And the three off target.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awful. And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
The kick out to Towns. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The kick out to Towns. Now Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Brunson against Halliburton. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And that one goes long.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pacers trail by 6. There's the drive.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Bridges inside. Nembhard covering. Bridges misses. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 5. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Mathurin. Anunoby, no good. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Out to Bridges. Back to Hart from past the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Towns, the screen. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Halliburton with the steal. Turner passes to Nemo. Down low, here's Siakam. Count it!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but doesn't have to be a
are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Kobe White out there with ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's Halliburton. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Hornets.
And look how cool Halliburton stays. Other guys would get frantic as the shot clock drains.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Chicago with the ball. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. We'll stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Ball outside. Up top, White. And again, it's Chicago.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Gathering passes to Demart. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside for Halliburton. To the right side. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater. And he sinks the layup.
How's that for a crafty move? Siakam will find a way to finish no matter what.
Pass to Vucevic. There's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Nembhard.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Williams, a screen on Turner. Here's Vucevic. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Siakam, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside White. 3-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Stolen by Ball. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Good on the second one.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside Levine. The 3 ball. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 9. A minute 4 left to play in the first. Mathurin passes to Toppin. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Williams' shot is good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Williams. Vucevic with it. From the elbow. No good with a layup. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Levine feeling it out a bit. There's Ball with a 3. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 8.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lonzo Ball. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Aaron Nesmith topping out there with Wiseman. Then it's Shepard, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
And that one's good. Wiseman.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
McConnell against Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Drops in the 3. Ball's got 13.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Top. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Shoots from the baseline. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Williams passes to White. Tries the spin move. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. And then Siakam with the jam.
is just such a long and powerful player. And once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
All right, Coach, if you have a really young team, how do you approach the season early in the schedule?
Well, Brian, the big challenge is when you have a young team is really trying to figure out who fits into what roles, what's the best way for your team to play. That takes a little longer than it does with other teams, and at times you have to modify your schemes, your rotations, and really work to figure out what you need to do.
Pass to Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Indiana, 4th.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Shepherd. Vucevic gets the bucket.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
To the inside. Levine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Good chance here for Ball. They get it back. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And he's going for the oop here. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Pass to Vucevic. Ball against Halliburton. Ball no good. Pacers trail by 11. Now here's Halliburton. Great positioning on the putback. Halliburton's got 5 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Levine. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
Tipped away. Ball outside. From deep. Drains the triple. Ball's got 8 here in this quarter. Siakam finds Turner. Back to Siakam. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Chicago. A sizable lead of 14. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Looking at the Bulls, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Bulls.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability...
Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Terry in at the 3.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Halliburton outside. Fires from deep. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Here's Siakam. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 15. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Terry. Here's Buzelis. Here's Terry, defended by Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeSumo. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Giddey. Picked by Smith. The 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The steal. Here's Terry. Smith outside. Uncovered. And that's good for 2. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
To the middle. Here's Matherin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
DeSumo up top. Launches a 3. Pass to Terry. Outside Giddey. Spins. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
For 3, Matherin. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 18. DeSumo outside. Outside Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Up top Smith. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
And that slam had some power behind it. Matherin is just so much fun to watch.
In transition, here come the Pacers. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Nembhard with it. DeSumo picks him up. Oh, swiped away. Here's Terry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Buzelis' shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Halliburton on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Down low. Here's Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. He shoots. Siakam, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes...
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Matherin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now Siakam. Mathurin, a screen on Williams. Siakam outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. Vucevic, a screen on Halliburton. Here's White, and he drives in. Williams up top. The Bulls with another miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Vucevic against Turner. Halliburton goes, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Here's Levine, plenty of space. Nails the wide open jumper.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Offline from the top of the key. Pacers trail by 19. Right side Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Siakam. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. White for 3. It's not going to go for him. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Levine with a steal. White looking it over. Outside Levine. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 20. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Chicago?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Ball outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Nesmith. Shot by Levine, no good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
White, the pass to Vucevic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Vucevic finds Williams. Top of the key. Buries the jump shot.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was
Here they are, game